Hello, this is Lilith and welcome to another one of my videos for Altenew. Today I'll be creating a layout and a card using the same products. I'm going to be using the Botanical You Stamp Set, the Silhouette Garden, the Mandala Die, and also the Say Cheese set with some sentiments. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Silhouette Garden set and just pick out two vases and a couple of flowers and leaves. The vases I'm stamping in some permanent black ink as I will be watercoloring them later on. And for my flowers and leaves, I'm going to first stamp them in a very light color, and I'm going to be using the second impression each time just to build up the stamp and have a very faint image on my page. This will help me when I'm going to watercolor. So once I've finished stamping all the images with my little flowers and leaves, I'm going to work on my title. And for my title, I'm using the Botanical You Stamp and Die Set. And this is a lovely layered die where you start off with some of the leaves and then you just pack the different layers up. Sorry about that. Here you can see my head as I'm trying to layer those stamps. So it's a little bit of a tricky process, but you have got the layering guide at the back of your sets. And once you get the hang of it, once you know how the stamp works, it will be a lot easier. And once I've got those different layers, I can cut them out with the die that comes with the set. You can get them separately or also buy them in a bundle. So I've got my title ready, my stamps have had some time to dry, and now I can start coloring them. And I'm just going to use some watercolors and go over those stamped images. This is the fun part, the relaxing part. Just try it out, give it a go, add a bit of color here and there, and just play with your watercolors. So now that I have almost finished coloring the flowers, I did leave a little bit of that blue color on my craft mat so that I can create some splatters on the background paper of my layout. This is just a fun way just to pull everything together. Once those leaves and flowers are dry, you can die cut them using the dies that come with the Silhouette Garden set. So now that I have all my little different elements, I'm going to start putting together my layout. And I'm just going to start by playing around with the different elements and popping them on the page and see if they look good. Now, to get those flowers into the vase, I just cut a little slit in the top using my craft knife, and then I can just push the stems through that little slit, and then this just helps them pop into the vase a little bit better. Now, to create a bit more contrast and to add detail, I used the Mandala die from Altenew, and this just frames the photo nicely. And I'm going to use some Dusk ink just to add a bit more contrast. So there you have it, that's the finished layout. And I also created a card because I had quite a few elements left over. Thank you so much for watching. This was Lilith for Altenew, and I'll see you very soon. Oh yes, and I nearly forgot to mention, if you want to have the links to all the products, just visit the Altenew scrapbook blog. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.